Benny Negro, do you have any favorite sports? And if so, what's your three favorite sports?
I like basketball, I like football, and boxing. As you can see, I'm always watching boxing to show who got the most determination to want to win that gold, that belt. You know, the preparation that they get in order to go forth and go in there and compete with the other competitor in order to go and reach their goals. I like football because of defense. You know, Lawrence Taylor, they won the championship, you know, due to their defense and how they came together and stopped those offense, you know. So Michael Strahan was another perfect example. No one thought the Giants was going to take it that far. Well, for those that were like Giant diehard fans, so they was able to do it and persevere for all the naysayers that said they wasn't going to make it out there, that they all, you know, the Giants this, the Giants that. Hey, I can actually admit I was one of those guys, you know. But it just also showed that defense persevered. When it comes down to basketball, John Starks is one of my favorite players because of his determination, hitting threes. You know, I was also a big diehard Knicks fan, and I actually met him at this spot called BBO Security. It's down over there on 42nd Street. And, you know, these are some of the sports that I like because of the competitiveness. So.
That makes a lot of sense. And when you use the word competitiveness, give me in basketball terms, who is one of the MVPs with the most competitiveness in your era? Or at least have you been watching basketball, I guess, through the years, or whenever you watch basketball? Who has been the most competitiveness that you saw?
Well, I narrow it down to Michael Jordan was very competitive. You know, he left basketball, came back from playing baseball, and scored 55 on the Knicks. You know, even though I was a Knicks fan, I hated when Jordan came to town because I knew it was going to be showtime. You know, he scored 55 on his retirement come home to the Madison Square Garden. I mean, how real is that? You know, it just shows the competitiveness that he had to win 6 rings. I also, you know, looked up to Patrick Ewing. You know, his competitiveness. You know, he was one of those guys that, you know, unbelievable center that had jump shots, and he's going to give you 30 points and 13, 15 rebounds a night. So I knew his work ethics was serious because of the type of person that he was. Larry Bird, you know, Magic Johnson, you know. So these are some of the people that I look at on basketball terms of competitiveness.
Interesting. Right now, 2009 is approaching. Beginning of 2009, you know, I have a new president. Do you see any change as far as the way the economy is going, or just the country in itself?
Yeah, I look at corporate America and blame a lot of corporate America for, you know, the greediness that goes on Wall Street. You know, they don't really want to, from what I've experienced, you know, because I have an education, I've dealt with corporate America. There's still a lot of, you know, I would say racism that goes on. And not just racism, everybody said, oh, the racism when it comes to just color. No, but it also got to deal with age. You know, if you're a young black man trying to make it, you know, you got a lot of these corporations that want to keep you in the mailroom, they want to keep you in the copy room, the low-end type of jobs, and they consider that as helping you make it. But in all reality, you're just living check to check, you know. So me personally, I'm trying to come above that and pretty much, you know, do what it is that I like. That's number one. And secondly, do and entertain and help people. You know, if I make a certain amount of money that is just gratifying. When I say gratifying, we're talking about a few millions of dollars. I'm going to open up a school. I'm going to open up a daycare. You know, I'm going to do things for the elderly. You know, open up, you know, centers, after school centers. You know.